Welcome back. Feels like forever since we recorded an episode of the Runs podcast. In case you forgot, his name's Nicky, my name's Gareth. We've been on holidays. We've been busy, enjoying, catching the sun. But we're back. Your holiday look banging.
Very good. It does seem like forever. Like, it's honestly, like I listened to watch the Castles one you did, which was brilliant. Fair play to you and the boys. That was superb. Watching that by the pool one day, I was chilling listening to that. But it does feel like forever. Feels like we've been not together for more than 2-3 weeks.
I know, it's mad. We obviously got to have holidays, haven't we, right? But it fucking ruins the graphs so much.
Yeah, and you were all over that.
We've got such an upward trajectory consistently, and then it comes to the summer and it just dips in June when we both go on holidays. But hopefully everyone's waiting for this now. Tune back in.
Yeah.
Happy days, and it goes back up now until Christmas. Yeah. Nice to have a break. Nice to get back to routine as well, I guess. I don't know if I could go on holidays all the time, I guess, like, you know.
Yeah, I don't know. I could have carried on driving around Italy, let me tell you.
Banging.
It was banging.
We went to Spain, and obviously it's all inclusive, but you know, and it's banging. Like, it was so warm, and I know it was boiling back here as well, but I didn't have to go into the office. I could go to the pool all day. But you know, like, you know, like towards the end of the week, the pool gets muggy as well, doesn't it? You know?
Yeah.
It's like an off path. People been in there all week, but good. Enjoyed. Carter rinsed us dry for fucking football shirts, same as every year.
Yeah.
But
how many do you reckon you had? What do you know?
4 you had this year.
Oh, 4. Oof.
20. They're only €20 though. It's not that bad. What did he have? We had a Musiala one. A Bruno Fernandes one, United one.
Oh my God, what is he doing?
I know, but to be fair, he seems to be sticking with them, and at least he's not a Glory supporter because he's chose to support them when they're shit, I suppose, isn't it?
True, that's a very good fact. Point, not fact.
Neymar, point. And a fact, I guess. Yeah. Neymar, he had the Brazil away one, the Jordan one. That's nice, that is. With Neymar on the back. And he got, I've seen the like beige or ecru, whatever colour is, Spain one. The away one, maybe.
I have seen that. You can't go wrong with the Brazil kit, though, can you? That yellow is just banging. Obviously, the Brazil badge banging. Neymar was class. Yeah, it's a.
And it's just iconic, isn't it?
Yeah, like, iconic. That's the word. Yeah, it's an iconic kit.
Yellow shirt, blue shorts, Romario, Ronaldo, Neymar. Yeah. All the way to fucking Cunha now. Mind what the fuck's going on there.
I know, and then look at the front three they used to have. Now they got fucking Cunha.
They're on now, mate. By the time we record this, that'll be. The World Cup's been good. Before we get on to running, the World Cup has been good. I've enjoyed it. The big boys have shown up. The players more than the teams. Yeah. Messi's the GOAT. We all knew that.
But never doubt, was it?
No.
In a man, like I was talking to Tanner about it, he still looks like he's a class player, not just like, I don't know, he strolls around, but he's been doing that for years, hasn't he? But like when a ball comes to him, he still looks like, fuck, it's Messi. Whereas other players are like, I can see they're fucked, like they're just playing for playing's sake. Like he's still, like you said, you messaged there, everyone thought he was gone, had 2 or 3 years chill in Miami. No, turns up he's fucking still rocking it.
The thing is weird with him, isn't it? Because you don't realise how much, or people do. Peely will listen to this now and say, what's he on about? But you almost forget how much he relies on his football brain, which obviously that's fact, isn't it? So, because he doesn't move a lot during the game, does he? Like he's walking around most of the game.
He's walking around, waiting for the right time, the right space to like, right, bang, I'm in that space, I can do this, do that.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't say they're carrying a man, are they? Because they're not, like, because he's so intelligent, and when he got the ball, look out, like. But yeah, 6 goals already. Brilliant.
Fucking love it. Anyway, I can't believe London Marathon waited until they knew we weren't recording any episodes to fucking officially announce what everyone knew was going to happen.
Everyone knew. Yeah, well. Our thoughts. Let's go into that first before what everyone else thinks. There's been a lot of, I don't know, a lot of people we know and people I've seen comment on it are like, what are they doing? we knew it was going to happen. Once they announced they were thinking of it, it was happening. And we've said that, but
Yeah, of course.
yeah, all right, they're getting 100,000 people into it, but that's not the point, is it? It's like every year you've got your chance, like you said, buy your way in if you want to, if you're really that desperate. I know there's people going to say, oh, I got a chance now, but there's still 1.2 million have fucking entered. You still got,
Yeah.
you've got a slightly better chance if you want to enter for 2 days. But as we said, don't know the full format yet, but it looks like it's going to be women the one day, men the other day, doesn't it? So then there's going to be an argument about who goes on what day. Who gets, like you said, Nick, you think probably the good for age women are probably going to get the worst of the deal, would you say? Because they're going to run it probably smaller fields and not have a chance to get in with men who they're better at or as equivalent to or faster than, who they could run with in bigger packs. There's that side of it, isn't it? They're probably going to get the Saturday, the way I'm looking at it.
Yeah.
And it's going to be carnage in London trying to stay somewhere and watch 2 days. Not for me. I don't think they should have done it. We'll see if they stick to their 1 year, like they say. But no, shitbags, money grabbers.
I think good for age women are the biggest losers out of all of it when it comes around, because you only have to think back to the marathons that have just gone, and you've got people like Lizzie was posting content about it. There was other people posting about it, how good it feels to be a woman running with the men. Like, do you know? Remember that kind of content?
Yeah, competing
Those
with
men,
men.
And the men are the ones that are looking. I can't figure out how to say it. I don't want to sound derogatory to women or anything like that. But the men that they are running with are the ones that are keeping them going for their time as well. Like you said, they're going to have a smaller field. It's going. Maybe I'm wrong, like, isn't it? But when you see the pictures and stuff like that, there's one woman, there's 6 men.
Yeah. It's just deeper, stronger,
is it a big enough field to hold each other together?
Yeah, I think elite women are obviously running, 215, 220s. The top end. Then you drop down to your Brits, 220, 225s, isn't it? But then when you come into like your championship women, and they're probably sub 240s, some of them there, 245, but then they're good for ages. There's probably not as many women running them times as there is men. So, like you say, you could have big groups that they work with, and it helps them, doesn't it? Like I say, we don't want to be derogatory to women because they're classing, they're smashing it. Like Gabby last week in top 3, but I'm sure she'll be one to tell you, if it wasn't for the boys around her, maybe other women in there as well, she wouldn't have got pulled along to that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not that she didn't work hard together, like every single one of them.
No, I'm not saying no.
No, we're not
I'm not saying they're not working hard.
Not very good words of how to describe it.
I'm not saying the girls are not working hard. They're fucking weapons, right? But they're working with men.
Yeah, it's like, I think they're getting bigger, better packs to get quicker and up the road more.
They get protected as well.
Protected, yeah. They can sit in the pack and not try to do as much work. You even see like Ollie Archer when she runs her halves. She's the only woman up there at the front leading in a pack of men. And they're helping her to get sub 75, near a 70. And that's just the way it is, isn't it? That's just the way running is, and the paces of people in these genders. That's just naturally how it is at the minute.
Yeah, I think London Marathon is in danger of being a fucking colour run in 10 years' time.
Well,
and you can say everything you want about the charities and stuff like that, which is fantastic, but it's still the fucking London Marathon.
Yeah, exactly. But they will now jump on the back of, and a lot of people will jump on the back of, well, look how many more people get to have a go at the event and the amount of charity money, and that's brilliant. I get that. Everyone should be able to have a go at it, but there's ways to get in there, like you did. You're not a fast runner. You're on a 5:22. You
27.
5:27. Sorry, Japan have just scored. There's ways to get in there. You know what I mean? So yeah, there's 50,000. What was it last year? 60. Were they near 60 on Saturday? Weren't they? I think it was. Up near 60. Which again, it's just carnage on the road. You can't run quick enough. So now they're going to go 50-50. 50 Saturday, 50 Sunday. It's going to be no less carnage on the road. It's still going to be hard to run.
I don't know how they're going to... I just don't like it.
You know, I've I've been lucky enough to run it 5 times. I've qualified every time on my by being good for age. People can say, "Oh yeah, but that's right for you. You run fast enough." I run a 3:17 when I set my goal of running London and being able to run fast enough. I had 17 minutes to find. I worked hard and found it. Do you know what I mean? You can do it.
Yeah. But then that's it there, and it's going to be the same situation, just doubled, because the people that do work hard, I was in 4.5 hour shape. We see my
Yeah.
Strava, I could have run a 4.5 hour marathon with a bit of luck. But those
Yeah,
people are going to be
yeah.
chopped in with even more people that are going to sign up now and not do the work. And there's going to be more people, I don't want to offend anyone, but I don't really care either, that are going to be disappointed with their time, even though the time is not important. It's how you felt and how much fun you had. There are people there that want to run a time, and that's going to be affected by all these people that are joining in and not training because they're happy to walk around and take selfies and say, I done a London
I've done
Marathon.
a marathon. Yeah. Which, yeah, you know, running is for everyone in it. And we've always said, look, Garda's a 5:27 marathon. I've run a 2:42. We're both ends of the scale. We know what it means to run that. I don't know what it means, but you know what I mean. We can sort of give a fair reflection on running, I think, because we're both ends of that. Like
Yeah, you can't slag off the back end because you don't know what it's like, but I can.
And I never do, and I appreciate every runner that finishes in 5 hours, 6 hours. And we've said it before, that's harder than what I do. Do you know what I mean? You're out there longer, you've got more to fucking fill, more to train. You know, your training is harder. But what we're trying to say is I think we can give a fair and balanced reflection on both sides of running. Do you know what I mean? If anyone sort of gets what I'm trying to say, I don't know. You know, I've been doing 10 years. Gareth's been flirting with it for the same amount of time. Is in and out, as we all know, and loves it. But then gets out what he puts in, and he admits that himself. I get out what I put in. I could work harder. I know that. I do as much as I can within my capability and my time. You know, there's other people that'll get up at 4 a.m. to run and want to do double days. People like Nick Glue, we know from Ponty, who's doing a lot of marathons. He's doing 100-mile weeks. I couldn't do that. I physically couldn't do that either. But it's because he wants it and he's trying to get somewhere and achieve a big goal, and fucking love it. And I really appreciate what he's doing and the hard work he puts in. And you're the same, you know. You can see that if people who work hard that end, and then people we know, like, we slag him off. Ben Keogh, he's getting back in shape, and he's looking at 54 minutes for Porthcawl Sunday, and I'd love him to get that, because a year or two again when he started back, he was fucking, you won't mind me saying, but he was slow, wasn't he? And he wasn't putting the work in.
Yeah.
It's what you get out of it, what you want to put in. But yeah, and people should be able to run London in 6 hours. That's not the issue, is it? I feel London are not doing it, and everyone listening to this, they're not doing it for you, or for you can have more people come in to do it, the 100,000. They're doing it for money. End of story. I don't care what you say.
No, absolutely, they definitely are, and everyone's in on it. And what do we know anyway? What's it going to do with us anyway, right? But the city's all in on it, isn't it? It's like, oh yeah, you can double the amount of hotel rooms we sell. You can double the amount of coffees we sell to spectators.
Yeah.
Fucking do it then.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's London Marathon. No London Marathons, you snakes.
Very good.
Never mind. You've done a bit of racing since we got back off holidays. Obviously, first up, we were kindly invited to race the Blade Runner by Isloin Running Club. I was on holidays, but you give Blade Runner a spin. How was it?
I did. Really good. Very tough race. Middle of nowhere, never been there before. Up by the Braces Bakery, and I can't even remember where we was. Top of Newbridge, up a Newbridge.
You smell the bread?
I couldn't, no, actually. I thought I'd driven as high as I could, but then we had to run up another 3.5 miles to the top and go through a farm lane and back around. But really good event, really good day.
Yeah.
Good chat with everyone beforehand again. Managed to run a bit with, well, Geth, my pacer from Boston left me after about half a mile. He shot up the road. Geth ran really well. Seen Vanstone, caught him towards the end. He was having a calf issue. I passed him, actually. Left him. Darky and the DF mob. Had a really good morning. Yeah, they turned up. They had a number for me. Massive appreciation on that. And I'll definitely be back next year. I really enjoyed it. It was a really good race. Tough. But like even the people I spoke to from Phoenix then, Katie ended up winning the women's. That was class. And the other
Yeah.
Phoenix there, they had done it for the first time. They said how hard it was, but how class it was. So, no, it was a really good race, and really well put on. Like I say, cheap, no frills, little buff afterwards, plenty of water. We had the good weather. Yeah, really enjoyed it. Would definitely be back and would definitely recommend that race. If you like hilly running as well, a bit different, it's not just a flat, bit of a random distance as well, just over the 7 miles, more or less 3 up, a little bit of rolling and then 3 back down. Yeah, it was a good race.
Happy days. Good. And obviously we had a local race on. I couldn't make it yesterday, but my Stig, keeper of the colliery, the minor run, whatever we call it now.
Yeah.
Horrible loop.
Oh.
Remember last year, everyone? I done the 10K and dropped out on the first loop.
Dropped
that was on again.
That was mentioned. Yeah, that was good. Went up, got there pretty late because I'm not really fit at the minute. I'm struggling with my back again. Thought I'd just jog around with Ben Key or something. He ended up not running. He was going to do the kids' race after, so I was looking around, warming up. No one really there. Rod was there. The Talbot mob, but there was a load of Talbot because they made it a club championship race. So warmed up with Rod. Thought, right, let's run with Rod and Blackmore. They proceeded to leave me after the first big hill because I'm in no shape. And yeah, they ran well. Mikey shot off. That was a funny bit. With there, and I was like, oh, Mikey's going to piss this. There's no one you're going to compete with him. He goes out to the field. He's like literally stood at the gate. Where do I go? Right, Mikey. I'm like, right, I'm going to have to run up as far close as I can. I have to shout to him where to go. So we're going down the hill. He's going down to the crown, like. He's like, left. Don't have marshals, do they? Or they did have a couple of marshals, totally in the wrong spot and not even telling you where to go. So turns, he went a bit wrong. Like he had to go round the cul-de-sac, come back up. So then we've a big pack of us caught him back up, going up end side of the school. He's going to continue on the cycle path, screaming again, no, straight on. And then from there we didn't see him, but I think he did when he came back down. He went a little bit wrong with the school. When it forks, I think he went a bit wrong there. But anyway, he won it easy. Yeah. But yeah, it was good to see that a lot there. There was loads from.
Fionn won the women's too, didn't she?
Fionn won the women's for the Davis double. They had some nice trophies too. Fair play. The mayor.
I know. I see them.
Yeah, it was. So yeah, good chat with everyone again before. Few runs vests out there. Appreciate it again. A new runs tee I spotted in the field. That was always good to see.
Yeah, it's mad. You should have seen Swansea off. It was surreal.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's mad. Like, my father-in-law came in after Swansea off, and I think, like, until Swansea off, he thought we were just logging on and talking to each other or whatever. And he was like, oh, I've seen a lot of your vests running around. And obviously Valley Boy Picks looks after us as well and sent loads through. And it's so... I have to send him, like, all of what... There's so many out there now. Someone was running in a London vest. I never seen him before. He had London vests and socks on. Obviously, Rod was running in the first pink one. There was black ones out there. It's what Carter is going mental on a VR now, if you can hear anyone. But it's wild, like.
It is wild, always will be.
Yeah, whatever you want to buy it, and if you don't. But anyone that's listening to this now, because I've had another couple of messages about how do you get a runs vest, you don't, like, unless you order it. And I know I'm not talking to you like you're stupid, but just to explain to any new listeners, we run a pre-order once a year, start of the year, so it's year in time for racing season, and we bring one out normally to align with every season, and we've done a couple of specials for different marathons and stuff like that. But no, we don't have any stock. We don't hold stock on them or anything. They're ordered and they're delivered within 6 to 8 weeks. And anyone says any difference, if I'm a liar.
They are. They're always here on time. And they're always right.
Check Vinted. I don't know. I might check Vinted if it's any on. I'm going to play fuck.
Unless they go for like stupid money. People are so desperate they go for like 100 quid.
Imagine that would be amazing. I tell you what, I was looking to see. Do you know who Travis Scott is?
Yes.
Yeah, so he does the... I think so. No, Kendrick Lamar runs.
Is it?
Travis Scott does anyway, he does the Jordans and the Air Maxes with the ticks back to front. Seen them?
Right. No.
New pink ones came out the other day, right? And trainers now are all through raffle, and when these limited edition ones come out,
Yeah.
you register for the raffle. It takes 150 quid off you, and if you win, I didn't try and buy it, but if you win, you get them, and if you don't, but then everyone's winning them, put them on StockX and everything. They're like 450 quid
straight away.
Mad. But they're also on AliExpress for 60 quid, so who knows? Like, you know, who knows?
Yeah. Who's the fools?
But yeah, everyone who wears stuff is fucking mad. We'll get on to the stuff as well, because I was with Sunday Club on the weekend. Another controversy at the moment is obviously Welsh athletics selection policy. Hannah Bria missing out on the Commonwealth Games, being the fastest motherfucker in Wales.
Ever. Welsh record. How crazy is it, like? Just where's he thinking and where's he sense? The Commonwealth Games.
Why would you pick someone that ran fast 3 months ago? Yeah, you know what running's like.
Exactly. It's all getting into form, and I know there's a date, but the date was before anyone else is closed. Like, why are you hampering yourself if that's the thing, innit? And why are you not taking your best athletes to a home game? It's not even going to cost that much, is it? It's a home games. You're sending them up to Scotland in a couple of weeks.
Don't know if they'll fucking pay for it anyway. But
yeah. But yeah, it's just that. And she put out a good post the other day. I seen like it was so well in depth and precise, concise, you know, well articulated, well thought through. Didn't just rant.
No, that's what I want. Yeah, I think Hannah has handled herself really well throughout the entire thing. She took a little bit. Of course, she was taking a little. She haven't done a Harry Maguire and gone on socials and kicked straight off. Like, she took a little break, and then obviously she came back, and like she said, it's important for the next Hannah Brias and the next all other athletes that something has to change. Obviously, it's massive disappointment for her, but if it can change for the future, it doesn't happen again for other athletes as well, does it?
Well, you'd hope not, but I would not be shocked.
But, hey, and you're still fast as fucking our eyes anyway, and the record book size.
Yeah, definitely. Big decision.
Yeah, absolutely. We are ready. Well, I'm ready. Tomorrow, I've decided on who's coaching me for my Amsterdam block, and it's going to be a generic Chorus training plan.
Yes, love it.
16 weeks with Chorus, 420 in Amsterdam, and you can send me and Nikki some fucking new watches, right?
That would be cool.
That's the plan. Starts tomorrow. And look, I seen Lizzie earlier. Sorry to keep mentioning you, Lizzie, but she's just switched from Garmin to Sunto because Sunto have sent him a free watch. Let me tell you something now, Chorus. If Sunto messaged us and said, can we send you some watches, we would say no. We're waiting for watches off Chorus, so do the right thing.
Yeah, we're being loyal.
But that's it. Starts tomorrow. I've ran maybe 3 times since London, but I'm ready now. I text you on like Thursday and holidays, I think. I'm ready to come home and start a block now.
You're ready to go.
Yeah, let's get the legs used to it again now, because I'm going to have to. It's not going to get that much colder though, because we normally have a decent September as well, don't we? So it should be a nice summery block, shouldn't it?
Oh, I love training in this weather. Not as hot as it was last week, don't get me wrong. Oh, that's what I was going to rant about. People, get a fucking grip. We live in Britain. We have 1 or 2 good weeks a year. And then you're all out training, moaning how hot it is. If it's too fucking hot, don't train.
That has done my head in.
Chill a beer. Have a fucking cold pint of squash. Have a Magnum. Have a fucking Calippo, whatever. Don't train if it's too hot, or get out there and put up with it and shut up. It's hot for everyone. You either want to train in or you don't.
And those people who were posting 2 weeks ago after the last heat wave when it started raining, that was a nice summer.
Yeah.
What do you want? Like?
Yeah. What do you want? Yes, it was hot, and it's probably too hot to be doing big long runs or big sessions. But either adjust and accord to the weather and temperature and conditions, or stay in your house and shut up about it being too hot. It's never too hot. Don't moan about it being too hot for running. or
That's right.
cycling or whatever you're doing.
Because you'll never guess what. It's not your fucking job. And if it is your job,
Miss
you've
the
got to
day,
fucking
like.
do it anyway.
Yeah, just miss a couple of days. Chill out.
Yeah.
Or go
Enjoy
run
the sun, like.
easy miles and enjoy the sun like I
Yeah.
did.
Exactly. Enjoy the rain like I do. But I tell you what would be cool as well. We were talking right now. I don't know if anyone listens to this or runs a sports shop or anything like that, or a marketing executive for any shoe brands, which I would be quite selective with. But I wanted the Adidas Hyper Boosts for this block to go with my Evos, an Adidas block. And they're 170 quid.
Yeah,
Now,
expensive.
we've got a pretty decent listening now. So if somebody that runs a sports shop wants to get in touch with us and say, boys, let us handle you a shoe rotation for the Amsterdam block. And as a sponsorship for the next 16 weeks. And we will talk about your shoes, talk about your shop. We'll say at the start, this episode is brought to you by. Send us some shoes. Send us some half tights. Don't send us any vests because you know it's like we can't wear them. Or socks. But if you want to put shoes on our feet.
Have us doing some little, what do you call it?
Get ready with me.
Yeah, no, fuck off. I'm not doing that.
Who wants to do get ready with me?
No chance. A little review of the shoe in there in the shop. Like, you know, we supply these shoes. They also do these shoes. These shoes are shit. These shoes are good.
Yeah. But don't offer me any Brooks or anything. I'm looking for
because as you say, we're doing marathon blocks, or will be. There's going to be a lot of miles going in.
And we've got... Our episodes get downloaded about 2,000 times a month, right? Now, I know a lot of them will be repeat people. So what's that? 500 individuals, maybe. Week. We'll tell them about your shop at the start of every episode, at the end of every episode. And then if they're going to buy something in the next 16 weeks as well.
Definitely.
So why don't we take them away from sports shoes? Take them away from bloody Sports Direct.
Yeah.
And send them to your shop instead.
Send them to your, Let's get some deals going, yeah.
I'd done a bit of market research last week to see where they're all shopping, and everyone is shopping in sports shoes. We're not going to get any deals with sports shoes because they'd already signed right up. But all the other sports shops that I'm going to tag in this reel, get in touch.
Get in touch.
Cover the marathon block.
Yeah. Get on board with
Both sides of the scales. You don't have to worry about just talking to the fast people because I'm in the back.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Good broad market audience, whenever what a shoe does for different people.
Yeah, definitely. Get in touch, motherfuckers. Only for like swearing on. Obviously, we've got Perth Call on the weekend, but before we get into that, I thought I got away with it on the weekend, but Arwell somehow found me on some footage. I went to a functional fitness event to watch. I went down to Full Send.
Yeah.
Internationally.
Leslie, when yeah.
Yeah. Bro, we could do that, like.
You did tell me. You sent me saying we could do this easy.
Honest, and I know it's not easy, but it's just 8 stations breaking up a run.
Yeah.
So know you would normally do your training, run and float. Instead of floating, you're just doing a ski erg or you're doing farmers walks. But they're not long. Yeah. Like there's not. It is a running event. I now understand that I've seen it happening in real time. It is a running race with these stuff in the middle. Obviously, the wall ball is the last station, which is fucking disgusting, right? But I don't know. It might be worth something. Now Brad is up in PYB has gone now, haven't it? Brad's got it. I like Brad, big fan of Brad. So maybe we have a look at trying it out in the new year. I don't know, but depends on Tokyo, which we'll get onto now as well. But I do think I would want to dip my toe into it.
He's been converted from one watch.
It's not High Rocks. It's not High Rock. High Rocks is the brand, isn't it? This was like a bit more colourful. It was on the stadium, like, you know. It wasn't all this.
RV had a few boys down there, didn't he? I know Joe done it. So Joe
was flying, right? Joe I went down with
Done well,
Carter
didn't he?
to watch Carter's father,
Yeah.
who done really well as well. But Joe was 3 stations in front of him.
Was he?
Carter
He
was
said
like,
he
"Oh
done
my
well.
God, Joe is so fast. Oh my God, Joe's a beast." I was like, "Hang on, mate. This is Joe's job, right? He's a personal trainer. He's meant to be good at this. Calm
Yeah.
down. Or go on with him." But I
Brilliant.
don't know. Yeah, good. Tokyo. We nearly forgot about Tokyo.
Yeah.
Chances improved.
Yeah, they've upped their numbers to 40,000 participants, so gives me another little bit more wiggle room, don't I, hopefully, to get in and try with obviously the ballot initially, and I've also got an extra chance because I've run the time to get in the age grade group, and I've got an extra chance because I'm on 5 stars, so I've got 3 chances this year, and with it being a slightly bigger field, that should make my odds come down a bit. Yeah, fingers crossed. Won't know until I think it's September for the main ballot, and then it'll be October for the age grade. I'll know. So bit of a while yet. I'll be nigh on into Amsterdam. So fingers crossed with the extra numbers up to 40,000, we got a bigger shot or a better shot at it.
I think it's happening.
Yeah, I fucking hope so. I'm getting
I tell you
older.
what, it doesn't look like it's going to happen now. Bloody sly off bastard. Aaron Ramsey's going to take over Oxford United.
Yeah,
We were this close. We were working on it. We had people who knew people.
Yeah. And
Thank you for everyone who helped us out.
It's sort of been agreed, hasn't it? In reading between the
Sounded
lines.
like something was going to happen, then he went to Oxford United instead.
And now he's manager of Oxford, so he's probably uprooted his life now, and he won't be running much anymore. Just running them ragged in training.
Imagine, right, your whole running career, trying to run a sub-3, and then Aaron Ramsey, at the same time, makes his football debut at 16, goes all the way through to retiring, dips his toe into running for 2 months, runs a sub-3, and then fucks off back to football.
Back to football.
Gray, what are you playing at, mate?
Fuming, like, and he loves Aaron as well, doesn't he? So he's going to be even more fuming.
Class. And before we get our guest on, obviously we've got Porthcawl 10k on the weekend. Obviously we're not massive fans of Run for Wales, but we do go down to Porthcawl to support because we know so many people doing it. It's a brilliant route, and regardless of who's organising it all, we see a lot of people we know down there, and it's a nice event to support as well.
Yeah, and we can get about a bit, hopefully. We can get at the start. You see them back again at 5k in it, and then the finish, obviously. So, yeah, we'll be around nice and early. Come and see us. We'll have some chat. And then we'll abuse it when you're running. And then we'll have a chat again.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how we work.
And if you see Benkyo, say, "Are you Benkyo?"
Yeah, you love that.
You go red, you go turtle, tomato red.
Are you High Rocks, Ken?
Yeah. Let me have a look at your 6-pack, Ken. So, I'm going, it's just my hips. But no. Hopefully he wants 54, does he?
That's what he was telling me yesterday. He'd like to go 54, under 54. I think he got that.
He's in shape with his life.
Yeah, what's the weather looking like? I don't think it's going to be hot this week, is it? So there's no excuse. Weather? No, Sunday. 23 mine Sunday, so cloudy though. Should be fine. 17 degrees in the morning. That's lovely. Lovely conditions.
Yeah, and it's on the front there as well. It's an hard course, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not an easy 10k. Like, it's... What was I speaking to about it the other day? Someone was asking me about it the other day. Oh, it might be Nicky up in Blade Runner. Yeah, this the first half's pretty flat. Well, it is pan flat, isn't it? It's a nice loop up around, sort of go around Treco, don't know. And then the second half, bit of a drag from town, from the halfway. Once you get the Locks Lane, that's a bit of a bastard because it's a bit undulating and always tight. And then the last 2k is good though, so you can gain it back if you're still strong there. You can gain it back, but then you finish on the prom, and that's a bit of a drag up to the chessboard. But yeah, good route. We'll be there shouting at everyone.
My best advice for Porthcawl 10k is remember that finish straight is 2k, because I always come out the Locks Lane and think, all right, we'll just fucking bolt this now.
Yeah, it's
but
too
it
K
is
to go
far.
still. Yeah, it's still
It's
too K to
far.
go.
But yeah, after town, like that drag up to Lock's Lane is horrible, and then Lock's Lane, but then I feel like crying at that point because it's just so narrow and there's not much light. It's not dark, is it? But it
No.
is like side by side with houses and trees or whatever as well. And then you come out and you think, oh, fucking hell, I can see the sea. I must
I'm
be
there.
close again.
Must be
But it is
close.
2K, right? So
Yeah,
look after yourself.
you got that bay to go round first, you forget about, and yeah, back around. But no, should be a good day, good racing, hopefully. Front end, back end, everything in between. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, boy. And that's everything we've been up to. But we have got a guest this week. They have changed all the interface. But I'm going to send the link out. I'm going to have a pee. Nicky's probably going to fill up his water. And we'll be right back.
We will.
Welcome back to the Runs podcast. We have been joined by the excellent Donna Morris. Very big welcome to you, Donna, and thank you very much to Sophie Cook for sorting the episode out, because I know you're not great on DMs, Dawn, apparently. So,
No.
but
that's not a bad thing, though, is it? Really?
no. Do you know what? Both have been so good since day dot, since we started, because I know there was a race this weekend as well, wasn't it?
What now? As in, 100 Ice, Hillbilly,
Because we get invited everywhere every year. Aidan sends us a message every year, but it clashes with the Keeper of the Colliery and My Stag every year as well. But we do want to try and get up to Bilth and do something with you, because, like, since the start, Aidan, Donna, Catherine, no, you're Donna, Sophie, Eric have all been like top notch. So thank you very much to Bilth Running Club as well. How are you, Don? You all right?
Yeah, not so bad. Yeah,
Good.
Pretty good.
Did you run yesterday?
Yeah, it wasn't bad actually. I was at the end of a hard training week really, so I wasn't, not saying I wasn't racing it, but I wasn't going out whole hog. It's not sort of race you can do that anyway because it's just so hilly.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I was happy enough. Yeah.
Happy days.
Nice.
Excellent. Right then, so let's go all the way back to school. Were you a runner in school? Were you a sporty in school?
Well, I was kind of sporty, but in kind of more team events. So hockey and netball. So in high school, basically. Hockey and netball, did like sort of the county teams for them. Did a little bit of cross country running, but I was certainly by no means good at it at all. And then after I left high school, I always wanted to be a midwife from when I was younger, but I kind of had a little bit of a, do I want to be a physio? Do I want to be a midwife? So to go down both routes, to have the opportunity to go down both routes, they said that doing sports science was probably a better option for me. So that's what I did. And that got me into doing a bit more sport. And then I just, again, did sort of sports, but not running, not until probably about 10 years ago.
That's mad, isn't it?
Wow.
I think the majority of people's running experience in school is bad, isn't it? Because cross-country in school is crap.
Yeah, they used to send us this wood basically, and it was try and avoid that as much as possible. Yeah.
And you'd know it's coming up, so you go, do you know what? I just won't take my trainers today, and they go do it in the kickers then, mate. Oh, what?
Yeah.
So 10 years ago, what changed 10 years ago?
Well, I think actually one of the things that kind of triggered it was before I was running, I did do mountain bike racing. So my husband was so my husband was pretty good mountain biker, not downhilling, but it was just like cross country racing. So I followed him around doing that for years, and then I was like, do you know, I could have a go at this. So I did, and I wasn't bad at it, to be fair, and did quite a lot of competitions throughout the country, following him around at the races he did, I did. And then it got to a point where, with the kids, or I've got two little ones then, it was getting harder for both of us to kind of race and jiggle and train. And my son has actually got cerebral palsy. So we were raising money to go out to America to have an operation for him. And one of the like fundraising events was a 10K race in Bilth, that there was a new bypass being built. And one of my mates, I didn't actually run then, so one of my mates actually did it for us, because obviously I couldn't run a 10K. Yeah. I'd never run a 10K when you're a biker. And then after that, I was like, do you know, I think I could actually try running. And that's basically what sort of sparked me to sort of start running again. I did have actually a cartilage injury whilst I was in college, and had cartilage out on both of my knees, and actually the doctor said, you know, don't do any running. So basically that's why I kind of went into biking as well, not into running. And then it was only like, you know, years down the line, I thought, oh, it might be all right just to try a little bit of a run. And yeah, then went and did a few sprint triathlons then, because I could like bike and I wasn't a bad swimmer. So did that for a couple of years, and I was like, actually, my knees are all right. So it just gradually built from there. Yeah. Not massively until actually COVID. And then actually that's when, so the last 5 years is when I'd say what I call a proper runner sort of thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Focused on it more.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Before that it was just like, yeah, I'd run, but I wasn't, you know, certainly no sort of like nothing, didn't really know what the heck I was doing. I still don't. Yeah.
I love it when it happens, because everyone knows, like, you're always at the business end of races, right? So anyone that's listening to this will know who Donna Morris is, obviously, right? But not many will know there used to be like a cross-country mountain biker as well. No. So we can just wrap this up now.
Yeah.
Job done.
Oh, did you enjoy? Obviously, you enjoyed it, but
I did, yeah. Yeah.
Do you miss it, or do you still? Yeah, is it?
It's the time factor, and believe it or not, I probably haven't even been on my bike for about 5 years now. But yeah, it is the time factor, and running is so easy.
Yeah.
And like mountain biking, for any biking, you've got to get your bike ready. You know, the costs, you know, the cost of your bike and keeping that maintained, traveling to races, the entry fees. You know, sometimes things like running races are expensive. Biking is a different kettle of fish. No. And like, you can break your chain, snap your chain on the start line, have a puncture, it's game over. You've travelled 3.5 hours to a race. You know, we were spending a hell of a lot of money, and it was just tight. And to be honest, I'm a bit of a fair weather rider, wet and horrible. I go out for the ride, but I come back and I'm like, oh, Phil, do my bike, please. I can't face doing that. I can't feel my hands. I can't feel anything. So yeah, running is just so easy to fit in around the kids and work. Yeah, so that's
That's it. They say, innit? Mind you, they do say just get your shoes on. And my kit has been folded on the settee in my bedroom since Saturday. All in order. Vest is on top. Then my shorts, then my socks, then my shoes under it. And I still haven't got my kit on, but I'm going to do it tomorrow.
You've been on holidays. You're all right. He's back in. He's back in.
Holiday mode.
Oh,
yeah.
Ali's in and Ali's out. Into the block. But we spoke with, like, Lewis Bradley was on, wasn't he? And he was a mountain biker. A bit more, I think Lewis is more of a downhill, but it's developed the muscles you need for running as well, then, isn't it?
Yeah, I believe so. And like obviously, like Phil, you know, he's actually quite a good runner. He seems to be always injured all the time, but like he was a strong biker, so it's like kind of it does. I suppose you've got that racing mentality as well.
Yeah. So what we want to understand, really, Don, is because in the last 5 years, you've transitioned from not thinking you were capable of doing that, or maybe 10 years, whatever, not capable of doing that 10K, to winning races. When did you realise do you know what? I'm pretty good at this. And don't say I'm not good at it.
Yeah, I think when the actual like kind of light bulb moment happened, probably it was a race when I did a race at Pembrey circuit. Yeah. And like I'd always kind of like when I first started running, I think my first 10K I was like 45 minutes, which wasn't bad for a first 10K.
Pretty decent.
I really looked up to sort of like Allow, and I tell you, Nicola Dukes, that was another person that, you know, so I knew she was a bit older, but I always looked up to them and thought, oh, they're really good runners, you know, how do they do that? And then it was at the Pembrey race that I actually, not say I was far off, but I was in amongst like Allow and that was kind of, I don't know when that was actually, probably about 4 or 5 years ago, and I was like, actually, I think if I do this a little bit and get into it a bit more, I can kind of be up there. And it's just kind of grown with that. But still, I've never imagined where I am now. It's like kind of I got to like a sub-20 and I was like, oh, that's amazing, that is. And then I was like, I'll get to 18, 18, the sub-18, that'll be it. I won't be able to go any further than that. And then it's kind of like progressed down further. It's like, yeah. I don't know how much further it's going to go. Probably not a lot now.
It gets harder, doesn't it? It gets harder.
Yeah.
Quicker you get those times down.
Yeah. So, I think that's probably what made me think, I could do this,
Did that trigger a change in your approach then as well?
Well, probably I just made me race more. It was kind of, and that's something that probably in the last 2 years, so prior to the last 2 years, I didn't have a coach, and I just basically raced all the time. That was what I did. Didn't do it. I didn't have, and to be honest, I'm not great now. Like when they say, "Oh, go for a tempo run," that means nothing to me. I got no idea what it is, And actually, when I first had my coach, so he basically is attached to our club, Bob Smith. And it was only because I was doing a marathon, my first marathon, I thought, well, I better do something. And he always, said to me, Donna, use your watch, pace. You've got no pace. You go out like the clappers, and all the girls used to say that, and then I'd die off. If you just paced yourself better, you would, you'd have much more success. Yeah. And he taught me how to kind of like use my watch. I'm still not great, but use my watch, pace myself better. And then it kind of taught me to believe in holding back at the start, and then you feel so much better at the end.
Better at the end,
and that's kind of.
So when did you get a coach?
So literally 2024, I did my first marathon, which was Valencia.
Yeah.
Because I always thought, well, if I'm a runner, I kind of got to do a marathon, or not got to, but it was kind of a thing that I thought, oh, I'll do a marathon. So so it would have been like 16 weeks before London. Not London, Valencia. Sorry. Yeah.
Right. So up until then, you've just been till the wheels fall off.
Yeah, literally, yeah.
And is like your training? Is your training like that as well? Then, Dawn, it's not before that. Go out and run, listen to your body a lot.
Yeah, kind of. But again, a lot of it was just races. So I would literally just fill my weeks. I also supported all the local races, as far as like all the St Helens, Aberystwyth, Hereford, because we kind of dip over into the border to England. And I just basically raced, and probably still now race too much. Like my coach always says, you race too much, look at all these races, So quite a few I have to kind of say, well, I'm not really racing them. I'm kind of just doing them as part of my training. But
but you are racing.
It's sometimes hard,
Yeah, that's hard.
You are always racing though, because I'll go to, and I'll go through my camera after, and I'll be like, oh, Donna was there. She looks thrilled again. Got a mean running face. I love it. But that's digress a little bit. That's what running is meant to look like as well, isn't it?
Yeah. Got to be trying.
Yeah. Angry, focused, and fast.
Determined. Yeah.
I think determined is what I am determined.
You are determined. And the women's field around about where you are in Wales at the moment is good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Strong.
It's developing all the time,
Yeah. So you run a marathon. What is your favourite distance? That's probably after, but we'll remember.
To be honest, again, it's a little bit of a tricky one, because actually I don't like blow my own trumpet, but across all distances, I've kind of got a good spec across all of them.
Good range, yeah.
So like normally you see somebody who's like really good at 5s and 10s. They're not very good at halves and marathon. And I haven't done many marathons, I've got to admit, but like my first one was 2:49, so it wasn't, isn't a bad marathon to be fair. And then most recently was probably Swansea, which probably is my standalone best performance, I think, which was like, I think it was 1:16:52. So I never dreamed of getting like that at all.
Yeah.
That's something, I was just like, sub 1:17 was never, ever, I'd never ever get to that. So maybe I'm getting older, maybe the old ones, but then I have still done quicker times now on my 5 and 10. So I enjoy all of them. When I think about it, I think, oh God, this 5K, this is grueling. But I kind of think that at all of them. And then at the end, I'm like, oh, that's pretty good, actually.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't really know. Just, yeah, a mix. I like all of them.
Before you came on, we were talking about the double, right? And it'll be good to have your point of view on this little part we spoke about, because I think the good for age women are going to be the biggest losers out of the entire double day, because it's going to take away the men from them.
Yeah.
When you run that 2:49 in Valencia,
yeah,
you know what I'm like with word and stuff like
yeah,
that. Not
no,
rely on the men.
I'm straight to the point.
But were the men important in that race for you as well?
100%. I think every race I do, I run much better when I've got men around me. Don't know what it is. And like, actually, my coach has picked up on this as well. He said every female race, and pretty much, you know, if there's any standalone female races, I don't know, I just can't get that rhythm more when I've got men around me. It's much easier. I don't know what it is, whether it's a bit of mentality, you know, I don't know. But yeah, 100%. I think that is going to have a massive impact on, certainly for me, if I was doing it.
Yeah.
I would not do the performance I would if I had men around me. Yeah.
No.
And you see a lot with...
hard for us to say, because we're not female, obviously, but you do see, even Ollie Archer have said about her in some of her races, we said earlier.
Yeah.
Gets pulled and motivated by being in those groups of men and competing with them. Because there's more of them at those sort of paces as well, and it's a bigger range, whereas I think the women now might be more spread out.
They do tend to also like gear you on a bit as well. Come on, keep going. Where as the women generally don't tend to do that, or they're like not quite with you, or they're a bit in front of you and a bit. But I think it will have a massive impact. I think. Yeah,
definitely, because you see it with like you just said, but we said Gabby probably wouldn't have gone sub-3 in London without the men she was running with. You see Emily running; she's always in a pack as well, and I think Emily runs in a pack a lot as well, and same as you. Because you're smaller than the men, you've got a little bit of protection in there as well. Obviously, you take a turn on the front, but then you've got that brilliant wall of protection as well. And I think if London goes the way that it sounds like it's going, and the women go one day and the men go one day, you might see a lot of disappointment in the good for age women.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I think that is definitely going to happen, for sure.
Good, I'm glad I was right. It's nice to have a woman's point of view. So... Valencia.
Yeah.
But you're an accomplished half runner at that point as well. But what I figured out when I done my first marathon is a marathon is not 2 half marathons, is it?
No, it's not.
How did you find all that experience? And being coached through it as well, because by the sounds of it, you're training more at that point then, rather than racing a lot. So that's a big difference for you, right?
Yes, definitely, yeah. And I think what he kind of tried to get me to grasp through that block was getting my pace in and slowing myself down, and obviously like into managed blocks. And actually, when I kind of compared it, and this is what I was a little bit frightened of, is comparing it, which you do, compared to the other girls I see doing marathon training, their mileage was like up here compared to mine. It was like so much more. And they were doing like... I think my maximum for Valencia, I did 1 20-mile and maybe 118. The rest was all below. Yeah. Whereas these girls were doing like 22s, 23s a few times. And I was like, oh, God, you know, this is going to bite the arse. And no, to be honest, Valencia, it was a bit of a shame, and I was a bit gutted. I felt really good up until the last 3 miles, and it wasn't because I like hit a wall or anything. I just had really bad cramp.
Right.
Nothing you could do about that.
I couldn't up my pace. I could maintain it, but I couldn't up it, and that's kind of, I felt like, oh yeah, I'm going to be able to do this. I'm going to be able to get quicker now towards the end. And this cramp hit, and it literally, I was grimace every step, was killing me. But the only thing I didn't do in that race, which I obviously didn't realise at the time, obviously I took gels, but I didn't take salt tabs or anything. And so I have done 2 marathons since when I've used salt tabs, and that cramp, touch wood, hasn't happened again in those 2 races.
Learning, so, I can say all learning first to it.
And I used a different fuel for my last 2. I used Cis for my last 2, and I used Torque, I think, for my, like, a bit of a mix, Torque and something else. Yeah.
I introduced, I know, and I'm a 5:27, but I'm much more likely to get cramped than you out there for 5:27. But the salt tabs, I would never race without salt tabs now. And before London, I only added them in about 3 weeks before, Nick, didn't I? Because I cramped up on a long run. But they do make a massive difference, don't they?
Well, they must do, yeah. Because I was a bit skeptical of using. Like I said, I did use them once training, so I thought, oh god, what happens? You need to try something new. But no, yeah. So definitely for the last 2, I did that.
Yeah. How do you balance it, Dom? Because you've got, I imagine, a very rewarding but very stressful job as well.
Yeah.
You've got your family life as well. Sounds like your husband's got his hobbies as well, and yours is, and you're bordering on the top end of it being a hobby, like, isn't it?
Yeah. So it is a jiggle, but I think that's where my mental head is I'm quite determined to fit things in, and then instead of saying, oh, I haven't got time for this, I can't do it now. My running bag, I've got a few different running bags, one that I take to work with me, and I literally, I'm a bit mad, but I'll do a 12.5-hour night shift, and then I would literally do my easy runs straight after work and I've got an hour and a half or hour and 40 minutes drive home as well from work, so I do it before I drive home, because otherwise I wouldn't do it.
You must be
so
knackered.
I do have to look at my week's training and think, right, when can I fit this in? And I've obviously got to plan, have a planner and just try and plan my running in. The kids, I've got one younger one, the other 2 are a bit older now. But it is a case of, right, oh, he's got swimming, or he's got this, I'll drop him off and I'll do my run now. Or it's a bit of a balancing, get up early if I really need to, I'll get up way early and do it on the treadmill. I have lucky enough to have a treadmill in the house. So it's kind of a bit of a mix really, but you've kind of got to have that. I could just say, oh, I can't be arsed, I'm not doing this today. But sometimes I do feel like that, but I've never. And I think that's a little bit having that coach. You kind of feel that you if you don't do it, you're a bit guilty.
Yeah.
As well. So it also drives you too. Yeah.
Yeah, the accountability, innit?
Yeah.
That's why I don't get one.
Definitely.
But no, we've said it before, we were speaking it before you came on as well. You'll get out what you're willing to put in, and we can see in your times and your consistency across all the distances. You do, and we can see in my times and my results that I get out what I'm willing to put in. But I'm completely fine with that. Everyone's different. You won't see me running after a 12.5-hour night shift. You won't see me running a 2:49 marathon either.
Yeah.
Exactly, innit?
Exactly.
So when did you join Bilth then?
So Bilth actually wasn't my first club that I joined. Ooh. So when my daughter was, I don't know what age she'd have been, about 9, she was running, Brecon Running Club has got a the young club, whatever it is, the youth, whatever they are, children's section. So the only reason I joined Brecon was because they had that children's section. So the cross country races, they were, and Bilth weren't in the Gwent League then, which they are now, but they weren't at the time. So I was in Brecon Club, and to be honest, I've never actually run, I don't run with Bilth Club. I never go to club. I kind of just attach to them because I think about getting there, just maybe a couple of times a year I run with them. Yeah. But I don't actually, go to the club. So it was Brecon that I went to, probably there for about 2-3 years maybe. And then Bilth were like, oh, come and run for us. So that's what I did, basically.
And I don't know if this is true for Bilth, and I don't want to be derogatory towards clubs and stuff like that as well. But on the sharper end where you are, where Nick is, sometimes they can't facilitate the training sessions you need to do as well. Clubs are brilliant. We love clubs, right? But on the pointy end, unless you're down in Ponty where they've got hundreds of them flying around at all paces, you're almost sacrificing your development to go to club and not being able to hit the speeds you want. Yeah.
And that is probably, if I'm free and I've got an easy run I haven't done in the day, then I'll go. But otherwise, unless it's a specific track session, which most of the time I can't get to because they're nights and I work nights. I don't, that is the main reason why I don't go. Yeah. like you say, if you've got more people, and like it is a shame, obviously, if we had a track facility on our doorstep, it would be great, and to get a few more there at the time, because Bilth does have some very good runners. Well,
and I'm not saying clubs haven't got very good runners.
Yeah, but it's just getting us together.
Yeah.
It's what's suits you as well now with your time, and like you said, you've got to fit it in when you can fit it in, and it's so much easier. Like you get home, I can just go out the door now and run, not, I got to wait an hour for training, and then I got to travel to training. So sometimes it's just what's easy for yourself, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it. That is, yeah.
Bilth haven't got a bad vest either. I like a vest.
Do you like the vest? We were only saying this the other day. Me and my husband were saying, I don't really like it. I don't like the yellow. I like the bull, but I don't like the yellow. Yeah.
No, I didn't know.
But yellow's not my favourite colour, so that's probably,
Bilth is, I associate Bilth. I think I just associate Bilth with yellow now because of the vest.
Yeah. It does stand out. It stands out, yeah.
It does. I tell you what stands out, we were talking about as well, obviously, when you were running Swansea Half, there was lots of runs vests out there, weren't there? I was telling Nikki.
There was lots of runs vests, yeah.
Absolutely.
Very good.
No, pink stands out, definitely.
Yeah, it does, for sure.
Yes, if you're changing colours, Bill, don't go to pink.
Don't go to pink,
no.
You said about obviously dipping into triathlon, dipped straight back out of that. That's time consuming as well, see, innit?
Yeah. No, it was only sprints, and that was it got to sacrifice a lot, and I think you've got it.
Too much.
It's not for me. Yeah, no. And to be honest, I'm a bit of it's not for me.
No.
Now I'm running.
You're too good at running to go back to that anyway.
That's it. I'm not going. Not going into that. I'm certainly won't go into high rocks anyway. I'm not into that.
I'm having my arm twisted. I was just telling you, I went to full send on a weekend. I'm like, I reckon I could have a go at this.
You could do it, yeah.
No, but and that's it. You're such a good. I was so happy when Emily Marchant finally pulled the plug on triathlon to concentrate on running, because she's such a good runner.
She is, yeah.
She's a brilliant triathlete as well.
She is, yeah.
You've got to do what you can do in your strongest field, haven't you?
Yeah, definitely.
So you've done Valencia Marathon. Do you say you've done another one as well?
So I did Valencia, and then I thought, okay, well, I could do good for age now. So I got into London.
Oh, yeah.
Did London. That was, I think, 2:46:29, I think that was. And then, just for a bit of a laugh, I did Jersey Marathon. Not as a proper one. It was just recommended to me from Linos Jones, runs for Swansea Harriers or Amman Valley. Well, I think she's Swansea now still. Yeah. She was Amman Valley before. She's run, I think, about 27 marathons. So I just asked her, what recommendations has she got? She said, well, Jersey's really nice. That's a bit of a different one. You should go and do that. So that one was, I literally just did 5-week block before doing that. Because it's a very different kind of marathon. Again, it's like a real hilly marathon.
Yeah.
Right. And the number, sort of more like 700 as opposed to 1,000. So very small field. But yeah, it was a really good marathon. And like I said, I treated it like a very long run, basically. And yeah, I think I did just 2:49 in that as well. So it was like, it was
very consistent times. 2:49, 2:46, 2:49.
Yeah.
3 marathons, that's not bad. That's mad.
You can go faster though, Don, can't you?
Well, I hope to, yeah. I am actually doing Berlin in September.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so that is my main thing now, basically. I am racing, but that's not really. It's Berlin is what I want to do.
The target. So
you're in that block now,
yes, just started really, yeah.
Any little tweaks or changes, or you just going up and doing the same thing over and over?
To be honest, similar. It's similar training to what I've done before. I think my lecturer said he's not putting anything new in. It's just a bit more intensity to that training. So like kind of but similar things. It's
Sticking with like only 120 miler or a couple of more of them, or
no. There's only I think there's one 120 miler, which I might, because I did off my own back on the last block, I did actually put that 20 as a 22, just because I thought I wanted to get a bit more. So I'll probably do that this time again. And I think a few more, like, which I haven't done before, which he has done a few with me now just to practice to see if it was okay to put them in, but do like a couple of 16 milers, but the last 3 miles do it like 6:10, like quicker than what my marathon would be. Yeah. So when you're tired, you're doing 3 miles quicker.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I like that one.
That's the added intensity, is it?
Yeah.
I was going to be my next question. Do you ask why the extra added intensity, or just go, all right, extra intensity?
Well, I kind of just go, yeah.
That's right, God, get on with it.
Yeah, you just carry on with it, yeah.
But that's, that kick is massive then as well. And then if you're trying to go faster, obviously the entire race, but you can save a lot of time in that kick compared to saving 1 second a mile as well, right? What do I know?
Yeah. I don't know.
Nothing.
Probably more than me, actually.
Oh, you've done.
No,
you'd be surprised.
I literally, I'm not very good with training and stuff. I just listen and just go out and try and do it. Yeah.
Are you mad into running and stuff as well? Like looking online at the content and stuff like that, or do you just get on with it? Like,
no, I'm not. To be honest, I'm not massive at that. No, I'm quite unique and just keep myself to myself really. And
you
just,
do. Yeah. Because I remember, like, back when we were we're still trying to grow, obviously, but I'd take a photo and then I'd tag Donna Morris in. It's like, she didn't even share it.
Yeah, to be honest, I am crap with
races and goes home.
Yeah,
that's what we want. Like, we need more Jake Taskett.
I haven't got time though. I don't know. Yeah, that's the exactly. Thing. You know, I don't know how half these people are on Instagram all the time because I haven't got time anyway.
My favourite.
I'd love to. But yeah.
Oh, careful what you.
And I do try every now and again, but yeah, my daughter says, "Oh, they're crap, Mum." Okay.
The thing is, you've got a career as well, haven't you? And you've got the people that are winning races. I nearly went a full episode without taking any shots, but you've got people winning races and going home and not telling anyone, and you've got people finishing 6th, taking selfies. But I know what I'd rather be like.
Yeah.
So you've obviously got Berlin coming up.
Yeah.
You've just done Swansea off a couple of weeks ago. What's going to fall in between that? Is it going to be the training block? Are you in Porthcawl on Sunday?
Yeah, it is the training block. I am doing Porthcawl. But again, I mean, obviously, it's going to be a race, but it's not my be-all and end-all. I've got Safa, the last of the Safa 5K in July as well.
Yeah.
So that one, obviously, if conditions are good, so I'll have a go at that one.
That's far on a Wednesday night, isn't it?
Yeah. Eh?
That's far on a Wednesday night, isn't it?
It is far on a Wednesday night, but it's a good one. It's a good one to do, and I made the last one, so I just and again that helps pull because it's meant as long as like the start isn't like the first one. I don't want that again because that was just carnage. But if you've got those men around you, it definitely helps. So that one, and then a few. Is there any other 10Ks then? No, I don't think there is. It's just a few more like local races.
All the stuff.
What's the racing scene like up that way?
It's just basically low key. There's like a few like sort of who does right. So San Helen, which is out by Lampeter, they do like little races. I'll say little races. They're just nice races to do. So kind of a few of those. Hereford, like I said, has a few races. There's Ammanford 10K. Might do a bit of that. Or there's Mega 10K. I'm doing that one again.
Yeah, we're doing Mega. I forgot I was doing it and took 2 months off running.
So I'm doing that one, and I've entered my daughter and her boyfriend as well. So I want them to do that as well. So just but mainly sort of training block, and then those things kind of just
that's the big
Some of them are just within the training, so it's going to be what it is on tired legs, and maybe a couple of them are, a little bit of an easier week before them. But yeah,
it's always good to mix them in because it keeps you not fresh, but it keeps you like those race legs as well after shorter distance. You're not just plodding out long runs on a Sunday or Saturday.
And I think sometimes if you haven't if you haven't raced for a while, you kind of think, oh God, where am I going to be? I'm going to be crap, so, you know, I'm not going to be that quick, yeah.
And after all this running is over, do you see yourself dipping back into triathlon or mountain bikes again? Or have you got any other hobbies, or have you got time for any other hobbies?
I do ride a horse now. My daughter's got a horse, and well, she's got two basically horses. So I ride the one, and she rides the other one. Yeah. So riding. What else?
You'll have to remind the horse on horse.
Yeah.
Yeah. To be fair, she would want to do that. Yeah. I enjoy a bit of farming background. And yes, basically my hobbies.
Have you got a goal for Berlin? You don't have to say it out loud if you don't want to.
I'd have a goal to definitely beat 2:45. 2:43 would be nice, or in the 2:43s would be nice. But yeah, again, if perfect conditions, whenever, I think that is doable.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely a course and a field to do it, because it's another stacked one, isn't it, all the way down, and it's fast, flat. Yeah, it's a good one.
So they tell me,
the weather's been warm there the last few times, haven't it? So obviously you can't do anything about that. But
yeah.
What do we have on doing Berlin before? What do you say about the finish, Nick? Oh yeah, when you turn that corner and you see the Brandenburg Gate. That ain't the finish. The finish is 400 metres past the Brandenburg Gate. That caught me out, but yeah. So when you don't see the Brandenburg Gate, think yes, sprint. No, there's still 400 when you go through it.
Yeah. It's hard. I think because, and like everyone always says, the marathons, you know, you always have a bad. Well, I've had good ones so far, so I don't want it to be a bad one. So it's kind of like, But I'll be happy with the PB. But,
exactly. You can never not be happy with PBs, and I know we always want more and we always want faster, but through PB, whether it's a second or minutes, you know, they're always good to have. You progress it, that's all you want, innit? And they are hard, as you say. You've had 3 really good ones, and fingers crossed, the way you keep going, you can have another good one, but you never know, because it's a long way.
It is. Yeah, a lot can happen.
But the good thing about it being your hobby, Don, is you can have a bad day and be pissed off for a couple of hours, and then you're happy again the next day because you've got to go back into work and ride the horses and do a bit of farming.
That's it.
Exactly. Imagine it was your job and then you lose money from running slow, like, isn't it? It's different. And what about after
There's always
Berlin?
plenty more.
Yeah. What's after Berlin?
I suppose in my head, I did kind of think of Seville, but I might be a bit close, like, cause that's February time.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have got into Berlin half, which is in March, I think. I'd kind of entered that one before the marathon. And then, but I kind of got into that,
Berlin.
So that one. And maybe just like a few halves abroad.
Yeah. I think that's
like
cool.
Little weekends.
Because it's not a massive commitment, and you can go away with the family as well, like, you know.
Yeah, it is. I think marathon is kind of, although we are taking my son this time with us, it's kind of, it takes a lot out of you. Whereas a half, you know, you don't have to be quite so like, I can't do that today.
I'll be back in 2 hours, like, you know. Well, you'll be back in 2 hours.
I don't know. Yeah.
You've done Richard Burton before as well, haven't you?
I have, I've done that pretty much, I think, the last 3-4 years maybe. Yeah.
Are you back in for that this year?
Yeah.
Definitely
do that one again,
It's a good
I was kind of like half dread it, but I love it at the same time.
I think everyone's like that. We all like that.
The first time, like, I done it blind, and I'm only round it. It's fine for you to do it blind, because you're all the way up there. I done it blind, and I only live up around the corner. And when I come round the bend and everyone was going up the first hill, I thought, they've all gone the wrong way. Surely I don't have to run up there. Guess what? I did have to run up there.
It just keeps on going, doesn't it? You go, and you get to the roundabout, you think, oh my God, again, and then even more. Yeah.
That's
brilliant place.
If we go back, you said, I felt like I had to try a marathon because I'm a runner. But now it seems like you're consumed by the marathon. It's taken over.
Not really, but I think I think maybe one a year. And I think a little bit because, I don't know if this is just thing, but obviously my coach said that as you get older, you get better at the longer distance. And that's kind of more where you'd go. So if my mentality is still like racing, yes, I could probably still do 5 and 10s, but actually I'm going to be, in comparison, going to be better at my marathons. So it might be better to just consolidate and do them, but who knows?
Yeah. A lot of people. Go on.
I was just going to say, I suppose you probably see and think and feel in yourself, like I did for years, there's more in there. Like it seems like you were saying 242, 243, same as me. Like I always thought, I done well in PB, but I was like, there's still more there. Like it's like, so there's that nag to go back to it. Like, and while you still got that, like there'll come a point, I'll do something one day. I go, I'm never beating that. It'll be like,
never do it again.
I've trained the best I could. It's never going to get beat, or very unlikely after another perfect day. So I get you still think there's a chunk of time to come off. So, and that is possible in a marathon, and it is like when you get down to like sub 17 or sub 18 in 5 days. As we get older, that's hard, isn't it, to keep chipping away at seconds. I mean, look at Butler, we had him on before Amar, and like it took him years to get from 14:20 to 14:10. You know, it's like so hard to chip those times away, I think, at those shorter distances.
No, definitely. Like marathon, you can PB on it. Well, Nikki PB'd by 6 minutes at 48.
Amazing.
That's what I mean. That's what I think. There's still bigger gaps to be, or bigger chunks to have, and I still feel like there's still more in me, like at that distance. Whereas, like at my 5 and 10K, I'm like, oh my god, that's going to be hard to equal that again. For me, anyway, that's how I feel with it.
Yeah.
But we see what happens. There's everything, isn't it? We'll figure it out.
Exactly. Yeah.
Don, you're a legend. Thanks for giving us a little bit of time. I hope everything goes according to plan in Berlin and you get what you want. We'll see you in Porthcawl. We'll see you in Mega. But we'll see you after the break as well, because we've got a couple more questions and then you can get on with your evenings. All right?
Yeah, no problem.
Legend. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Before we let Donna get back to horse riding or farming or whatever she's going to do after this, obviously Nikki's got favourites. Ready, Nick?
Yes, I am. We are done. First one back after our holiday break. Favourite, same as usual. Favourite race?
Probably. I think you had somebody on talking about it. Actually, it was the Trail de Galouren race in France.
Oh, Jake Tasker. He won it. Bloody won it. Yeah.
And I actually won the females when I did it.
Wow.
So I did it. I can't remember what year it was, but I ran for the Wales in the Welsh team. Probably, I don't know how many years ago now, 4, maybe 5. It was just when I can't not say getting better at running. And went over with Dick Evans, one of the legend. I don't know if you heard of Dick Evans from like Aberystwyth Way.
Yeah, Tom was on about him.
That's it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. He drove us, I think he must have been about 76 at the time, drove us over there. And it's a magnificent race. It is so hard, but so beautiful at the same time. It's like 18 miles and you're like literally climbing in places, hanging on to trees and stuff. But it is absolutely stunning race, yeah. And I would go back, actually.
You would go back. No wonder Tasker won it. It sounds like his cup of tea. Awesome. But like I say, I'm like a road racer, I'd say, overall. But actually, that's a trail race. And I really loved it. Yeah. Class. Love that.
So probably that one.
Yeah. Nice. Favourite shoes?
I'm a bit of a dabbler in shoes. So I have quite a few pairs of different ones for different things. But overall, I'd say my training shoe is now the Vomero 18s.
Yeah.
And racing shoe, shorter distance, I'd say it's the Puma Fast R's. But otherwise, I'd say it's the Asics. I haven't got the newest ones, but like the Asics Metaspeed Paris.
Yeah. Nice.
I think they're very stable. marathon shoe, I think that's more me, and maybe halves as well. Yeah.
What did you wear for the half in Swansea then? Or Fast Stars?
I did wear the Puma Fast Stars. Yeah. It was a bit of a one because I wanted to try them for the longer distance, thinking maybe I could do a marathon, but I don't think they're going to be suitable for the marathon for me.
No, they are hard. Like I did wear them for Boston, and I did train a bit, and they're so fast. I love them, but like I don't know. I'm still on the thing of, are they a marathon shoe? I don't know. They definitely half and down. They're so rapid, but yeah, they're good shoe. And the Asics, I haven't got them, but a lot of people do wear them, so they must be a good shoe.
Yeah, I'd say they're my overall favourite. The Asics, basically. Yeah.
Asics, it is. Asics wins. Favourite athlete?
Favourite athlete, Tash Wilson, Natasha.
Yeah.
Just because she is, she's just so friendly, so lovely. Like, she's an amazing runner. Yeah, she's so down to earth.
Yeah.
She always have time to talk to you. She always speak to you.
Yeah.
She rides horses as well.
She likes a bit of farming too.
Yeah, she is.
I was talking to Tash the other day, actually, because she's got that secret little loop, hasn't she?
Yeah, I saw something like that.
And I said, I can't believe you've done something. And she said, I'll give her the postcode if you want to come for a 20 mile. And I said, our 20 milers are not the same. Sorry, Tash.
No,
you do 20 miles around there by the time I done 5K.
She is nice. Yeah, she's
lovely. And after we had her on, remember we were chatting to her in Cardiff City Centre after the half as well. And yeah, she's so down to earth, really chill, and fast as
Another good story as well. And just a really good club runner for years, and then it's progressed and got to like that pro level. Like, so brilliant.
It's nice.
She is class.
Yeah. And actually, the other one as well is Clara Evans, I think, because I've seen her from like she's originally from Hereford. Not that I'm from Hereford, but obviously where I work in Hereford.
Yeah.
And seeing like the posts and like people put of her when she was just in Hereford County Athletics Club, and then seeing her how she's gone up and then really gone up now. Yeah, it's just really nice to see. Yeah.
It is, and it's brilliant to see people like that do so well. And like I say, from a similar area, similar background, it's brilliant. I love that.
Yeah.
Gar already asked you, and you didn't really answer, but favourite distance, if you have got one?
Yeah.
We don't have to answer, we'll just say no.
Yeah,
all of them. All of them.
I like all of them. Yeah, I haven't got a favourite. I like them all.
Jack of all trades.
No weapon.
Yeah, exactly. And last
no ultra.
Right on.
I'm not into that. Not into
last
them.
one, bucket list race.
Oh, well, it was London, but I've done that now.
Will you go after the stars after Berlin? There's too many now, isn't there?
No, I don't think so. No.
Not bothered by
that. Maybe, I don't know, maybe Chicago or Sydney, something like that.
Yeah.
But no, I think London was my bucket list, and I've done that now. So yeah.
Same with me. Like when I started and got into running and started fancying a marathon, London is the big one, and it's like for us as well. It's your home race, isn't it? So like you can understand it, and it probably is for a lot of people. I just thought it might have been something obscure then when you mentioned Man v Horse. I know you've done it, but I thought it might have been something obscure again.
Yeah.
That was the last one, was it?
It was. Sorry, mate. Yeah.
That's all right. Right, Dawn, have you got a song for the playlist?
Do
you listen to music when you're training?
I do, yeah, but I'm probably a little bit different to everybody else. I like really Sonny Fodera. So basically all those songs, but some days probably Sonny Fodera is my favourite one.
That's what kind of house is that?
Bit of a dancey vibes I like. Yeah.
What's it called?
Some Days.
He's always in like Swansea.
Don't ask me to sing, because but
I like finding it's always like a little bit of a shock when it comes to, because you don't put someone who likes farming with some Dora as well, like you. But hey, again, what do I know? And who would play Donna Morris in a movie of her life?
Well, probably it might be a bit straight as well. Lara Croft from Tomb Raider. Only because I always used to dress up as, so we used to go out as a like thing. That's what I used to dress up as when I was younger.
We'll allow. Yeah, that's a good costume.
Brilliant.
Good costume. Leave the gun in the house, though.
Yeah.
No, absolute legend. Dawn, it's so hard to cover everything in like an hour and a half. Like, I can't believe we only found out about the trail race when we got to the question and answers. But
Yeah.
that always lines you up for another time to have another chat anyway. It's been an absolute pleasure for you to join us. Thanks for making our first episode back after holidays a little bit easier. Nick, did I miss anything?
Well, we've probably missed loads, like we said, but no, that was class. Love it. Thanks, Don, for your time. Obviously,
Thanks for having me.
No worries. Very busy, obviously, and good luck Sunday at Puthcall. I'm sure you'll be up the front end, no doubt.
We'll see.
I'll see you with my camera on.
Yeah, we love the car. We both support it.
You better share it.
Out there, everyone.
I will. I'll try. Yeah.
Wrap it up, Nick.
Yeah, that's it. We're back from holidays. Everyone stop mourning. We got to have holidays as well. We're back. You can listen to us on your long runs, Friday on the way into work, whatever it is. We'll see you on a start line somewhere soon.